education is all about, and you're the university's greatest ambassadors. This is a day full of emotion and celebration, but we want you to always remember this. Just because you're leaving doesn't mean that you haven't left your mark on Laurier, and that Laurier hasn't left its mark on you. The value you gain from a Laurier degree does not end today, but continues from this moment forward. After all, you are Laurier alumni for life. So that concludes what I'm supposed to say to you this morning, but there is one thing that I want to leave with you. Don't do what I did. I became disconnected with WLU for about 20 years after graduating, but not for any reason. I kept reading the magazine that somehow kept following my moves around, and I put great value on the education I received here and the career it has afforded me. Then I decided to answer an ad to become part of the Alumni Association board. I am now in my 8th year as a director on that board, and in my 3rd year as a governor on the university's board. But it was the weekend I returned back here to our Waterloo campus about 8 years ago, for the first time in 20 years, that I discovered something. That I have left a part of my heart at WLU, just like you have. So make sure you never stop nurturing that part of it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Wilfrid Laurier University graduating class of 2015 to the Alumni Association.
We're almost at the end of our program, but before closing, I do want to welcome Mark Harris, the Dean Principal, newly appointed of the Waterloo Lutheran Seminary. Mark, it's a pleasure to have you as part of the team. Thank you very much for being here today. You know, the cheers, the exuberance of this occasion are quite wonderful, and some of the exuberance on stage was quite dramatic. I recall one convocation where we were going through and students were crossing the stage. At one point, from the very far corner of this auditorium, a call came out as someone was crossing the stage, "Check his marks." You have friends in life, and then you have friends in life. Before closing, I do want to express my very warmest congratulations to all of you, our new alumni. We're extremely proud of you. We hope that you will continue a strong, lifelong relationship with our university, as Scott has indicated. At the start of our ceremony, I emphasize this is not only an occasion to celebrate, it's also time to express gratitude for the support that you've received during your studies. Your families, your loved ones are here to celebrate with you. And some of them might be quietly celebrating that the payroll will change in some fashion for the better. Graduates, I invite you to stand. Please turn around and give a great big round of applause to recognize all those who care so much about your success.
Are there? Yes. You know that?
As you're sitting down, think about your classmates. You've formed lifelong bonds. You will continue to interact with your classmates throughout life. And I hope those bonds remain very strong over time. Our faculty and our staff members are among the very best in Canada, and they've contributed in critical ways to your development while you've been with us at Laurier. I join with Vice President Deb McClatchy in thanking them for all the great work that they do. And it's wonderful how great music can transform an athletic complex into a hall of celebration. Our musicians today are students, faculty, alumni, and friends of the Faculty of Music. Please join with me in thanking them for the enjoyment they've had. Finally, all of you assembled here, graduates and visitors, are warmly invited to celebratory receptions immediately following this convocation, as noted in the back of your programs. New alumni, I hope that people fuss over you today. You've earned it. Celebrate safely, and enjoy the day. Congratulations again to all of you. I'd now like to call upon Zola Magwood, a student in the Faculty of Music, to lead us in the singing of O Canada. Zola? Thank you, Zola.